Hey, this is Professor Triplet, and we're going to run through how to hand in your assignments. So here I am on Blackboard, and your first assignment, of course, that you're going to be doing is assignment 3. I know it's labeled incorrectly, but that being that it's not really the third assignment, but just pretend it is. And we're going to do the website in Sketchfab. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to go to our website. And basically, when you have it up, your URL and all that other good stuff, you would want to copy the URL because you're going to need to hand that in. And you're going to want to just take a little snippet of this. So I'm going to turn my snipping tool on, which is down here. Just hit new. And then I can just go like this and go like something like that. And we can save this. Save as, or just hit this little guy right here. And then save it as a JPEG. It's by default it's a PNG, but I like it as a JPEG. It's smaller. So say yes. We're just gonna save over that thing that's already there. We'll minimize that, and then let's go back to Blackboard. And so what we do is we would click inside here. We would, now you can see I already have stuff in here. That's because I was testing this this run through, but you can actually save over this stuff. So we can go submission text, or actually I'm sorry, start new. Hit start new first, and then go write submission. This is where you want to go right here. Control V to paste in. Looks like I lost my copy thing there. Let's do that again. Control V. There you go. And then hyperlink it and click on open in new window. So Control V, like so, insert, there we go, that's hyperlinked. And then if there was an image to go with it, in this case there is, we would browse the computer, we would find that image. So I have that in here, here's that JPEG, open it up, boom, and that's pretty much it. So I should be able to click on here and it should open up in a new window so it doesn't take me out of Blackboard. So right there, that's the link working. And then of course we have the JPEG, and then let's see here. So if you use a JPEG, then I don't have to download it. That's why it's important to use a JPEG, because I can look at it right in Blackboard. But if you use a PNG, I have to download it. I don't like doing that. So let's just make it easier and faster for everybody by just using the JPEG. Okay, so we'll go on to the second assignment. So let's go ahead and go back here. Assignment 4. Make sure you read through this just so you know exactly what you have to do. Now, I'm going to give you a choice. You can do the video or you can do it by Sketchfab. So if you have an environment in Sketchfab, that's fine. If you have an environment or a video that you want to show off your environment and then just put it up on YouTube, I'm going to leave that up to you. At this point, Sketchfab is probably cooler. So that's the way I would go with it. Either one will work, though. I'll give you credit for either one. So let's go ahead and just see how we run through the Sketchfab thing. I think most people know how to post a video to YouTube and link it in. So anyway, so I would go into here first of all, though. And so you can see I have stuff in here, and I'm going to go ahead and hit start new. So then it clears everything out. And of course, we will go to, it'd still be the same week 1 tab. So just make sure that's copied, write submission, paste that in. Let's see, link it. And open a new window, and then insert. Okay, so now that's ready, right? And then, of course, we would have had to take a screen grab like we did before. So I'm just going to pretend that I just did another screen grab of my web page, and then I'm just going to grab that right there. So that would be the screen grab of where we put our model up there. It either can be a video or it can be a Sketchfab. And then I think we need one more thing. Okay, so the last thing is to package up your file. So for instance, I'm going to use this one as an example. So I've got this toy boat that I'm building, and so I'm going to go to the toy boat, right click on it. I'm going to hit send to compressed zipped folder. So there we go, hit enter. And so now I have a compressed zip folder. You can see it's pretty small. Now inside of here I had a PSD file. That's not important. I don't care if people give me the PSDs. You can just give me the JPEG and leave a PSD out of there. But for this one, I put it in there just because it was already there. So from here, we're back in Blackboard. I'm just going to go browse my computer, and I will go to this folder. Wrong one. Let's go to that. And 116. That was week 12. And then we'll just get the zip file, which is right there, and say open. So now it's got the JPEG and a zip file connected, and it has the link to the website, and just hit submit. All right. Now, as far as your website goes, let's jump into there. Okay, so this is the builder view of the website. So you can see I have all my weeks here, and I've got, I'm ready to build in the pages. So I'm in the pages tab right here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit a plus and add a standard page, and then I'm going to name this week test. So it's just a placeholder for now, just to show this video. So once I made that, you can see it came in all the way at the bottom, and if you look over here, it's all the way on the side here. I don't want to leave it here. I actually want it nested underneath the CGT 116 like all of these are. These are all nested underneath there. How do you know they're nested? Well, look at where this is at, and then look at how this little icon here is indented. Okay, it's showing that this is like the parent, and then this is like the child of it. Okay, so we want to do the same thing. It's not hard to do. We just click and drag up, and you can see if I drop it right there, it's only going to move this over to here. But now what I do is I just drag it there, and I start moving it over a little bit, and it will nest it underneath the parent that's above. So there we go. Now when I go into CGT 116 rollout, you see I have this week test right there, and then I can just hit publish. And now we are rocking and rolling. Now normally I would go ahead and obviously put something in here. I would replace that picture with my own, or put just a flat color back there, just something so it's not like a placeholder art. And then I can bring this in here. I would go ahead and call this well, let's just do this. Let's go back and just copy the name of the assignment right here. So like that, and that's where we want to be. Control V, just paste that guy in there. I'm going to change that, and then from here I'm going to embed a Sketchfab. So if you're doing YouTube, you just grab this YouTube icon and drag it in here, and then you click on it, and then it's going to ask for the URL, which you're going to get from YouTube. So, but this time we'll do the Sketchfab. Okay, so delete, and what I'll do is I'll pull in the embed code, and now that's ready to go. So let's go over to Sketchfab, which you should have made an account. And so you can see I already loaded something up, which is pretty simple to do. You just go to upload, and then you choose the file. So it can be an FBX and OBJ, and these are the two that we'll usually be dealing with, FBX or OBJ. So in this case, this was an OBJ that I put in there, but I went ahead and uploaded it. I guess I'll do it again so I can just show the whole process. So here, we'll do Duncan again. So open. Ooh, that's the high poly one. That might be too much. Let's see what it looks like. And we'll hit continue. Now normally you're going to type in something in there. I just skipped it because I'm doing a demo, but you can type in like something about your piece, like working on this for class or something like that, learning modeling, and that would be enough. Okay, so it took a little bit to get up there. Let's see what the 3D model looks like. This is probably not one I'm going to leave in here because it's pretty high poly. So this is blown out, and we don't want that. Like, it's very hard to see the detail. So I would go into 3D settings really quickly and go to the lighting tab up here, and then I would just turn down the brightness like so, and then I would just say save settings, publish. So now it's published. That's a link to it, which we're not worried about the link. What we want is wait until this publishes. we want this embed code right here that's underneath. Embed, we just click in here, it copies it all to the clipboard. We jump back to Weebly, click in here, click on Edit Custom, and then just paste that in, Control V, and then we just hit Publish, and you should see this would pop up right away. Okay, so am I missing something here? Oh yeah, there it is, there's Duncan. Okay, so there we go, there he is. All right, so this is just a test, so I'm just gonna delete this page out. And to delete the page, I'm just gonna go ahead and click here. There's like 3 little dots. You probably didn't, I don't know if you could see that. There's 3 little dots that come up. Just click on the side and hit delete. And delete. Okay, so now that's done. But basically, that's the 3 things that you need to hand in. I need the original file, and then I need the URL that's hyperlinked, and then I also need like a screen grab of when you put your file up there. I want a screen grab of it so I know that you had your homework up on time. Okay, so I know it seems like a little bit, but once you get used to it, it's actually not so bad. So thanks for watching, and have a good weekend.